So, as I sat here in the camp by myself, I decided to go through my language, Ojibwe language, and put some things on here to use for later, and this is what I got. Now, the one after...
I have never had a recorder do that.
I have once before, and it was at the Delta Farm. That we considered to be pretty haunted. So just to double check, I did it again.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Now that's the third one. Let me do number 5. I only get a straight static, and I just held it. Now, doesn't that sound like I'm like walking around or doing? I'm sitting.
It doesn't sound like that. It doesn't sound like. It doesn't sound like randomness. It's static.
That's what he said. It sounds almost like a pattern.
Like there's a pattern, like there's rhythm in there or something.
But didn't you say you had some weird static coming in over your headphones?
I had static on the headphones, and the weird thing is that I didn't realize at the time the headphones.
I'm calling from the island. Listen, we have 4 kids up here and they're extremely sick. We need to get them to a hospital now.
Calm down, sir. Can you tell me what made them sick?
I don't know.
Was it something they ate?
I don't know. We're all stranded out here. We need to get off the island now.
Okay, sir, please remain calm.
Okay, yes.
How many kids are sick?
4 kids.
What are their ages?
Oh, for Christ's sake, just send someone.
What's going on now, sir? Sir, what's going on? Sir?
4 children from Explorer 715
reported missing from a small island. When search and rescue arrived on the island, they reported that the crews outside the search and rescue remains on the island. And law enforcement officials are investigating.
Our little mouth. You look as less as I am. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I want to take a long bath. I'm going to take a nice long bath. And I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to do this ever again.
I call them, and they answer every fucking time.
they don't shut the fuck up when I need them, and I'm lost in the middle of fucking woods. Nothing. I got nothing. The fuck?
Sorry, Jimmy. Sorry, Paul. Jennifer. Kate. Lola and Arlie were in charge. I wasn't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave you. I was just a kid too. I was scared. I'm sorry.
Hey, there's one. So far, nobody's calling me back. Hi, hello, this is a message for Dan. Striking out big time here. 10 messages so far. Hi, is this Chuck? Chuck Harp? Hey, Chuck, hi. This is Chris from Dogbite Motion Pictures, and we're doing a documentary on the Garden Island Yeah. Well, we just need some information. We want to talk to some people about, what might have happened at that particular point in time. You interested?
Well, the significance of this location is, it's an undisclosed location in a cemetery up here in Kent County, Michigan. And the reason why we're here is because over that hill over there is a memorial. There's actually 4 of them. They went to Garden Island, which is up north in Lake Michigan. And unfortunately, those 4 kids didn't make it back.
Garden Island was originally inhabited by the Ojibwe tribe about 2,000 years ago is what we're finding. They pretty much lived in peace until the white man came over. Most of the Ojibwe tribe were killed by a smallpox epidemic. Now, if they found out that the government, that the white man had caused this disease, they would be increasingly angry. And I can definitely see where all that anger would channel to become a very powerful force in the supernatural. We're going to be doing a lot of audio recordings to see if we can capture EVP, which is electronic voice phenomenon. Now, as for other aspects, we could see just about anything. We can be seeing shadows. We can see actual apparitions. They had several creatures that they believed in. And they also believed in shapeshifters as well. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we can find with research. No, I would not want to come up against a creature, but on the paranormal aspect, I cannot wait to get up there and see what we can document.
What are you going to do if you see a creature?
They run?
It was the first time we'd ever gone to the island. When we got there, it was beautiful. Warm, sunny, gorgeous Michigan day that, you couldn't be better being out there on the lake. And 4 of the kids went off hiking and accidentally discovered this old Indian burial ground there. It was right about that time that everything sort of changed. We got 3 days of nothing but rain. Cold. All 4 of the kids got sick. Katie, Jennifer, Paul, and Jimmy were all sick. The boys were feverish and nauseous, and the girls were kind of cold and pale, and And then Katie started getting delirious, so a couple of us decided we'd head on over to the conservation camp on the island and see if we could get some help for him. And we got back the next morning and all 4 of the kids were gone. I mean, nobody saw anything, nobody heard anything.
I still have dreams almost every night that he's still alive on that damn island somewhere. In fact, it's always the same thing. He's standing on the edge of these woods with his back to me, and I start to call his name, and just as he's about to turn and look at me, I wake up in a cold sweat every time with my heart thumping. Man, it really did a number on our mom, too. She never really got over it.
I was working dispatch that night and got the distress call. They wanted an immediate airlift out. We couldn't move the plane because of the fog. The next day, it was about 7 a.m., still had thick fog, so we took the boat. Our guys searched the entire island and nothing. They were there for 3 days. Nothing.
I know it's been years, but I can't stop thinking about it. I need to know what happened to him, what happened on that island. It's a tiny island. There's nothing there. 4 kids can't just disappear off the face of the earth. It's been more than 20 years since this happened, but I was his big brother. I should have been there to help him, and that's my job. I'm supposed to protect him, but I wasn't, and he's gone.
We're here in Charlevoix, Michigan, and it is an absolutely beautiful town.
We're going to go over here and see if we can get an interview, see if anybody perhaps went past. They have tours that go around Garden Island and Whiskey Island.
Garden Island's owned entirely by the state of Michigan, and it's the closest island to Beaver Island. Right above Beaver Island, Garden.
Have you been there?
I haven't been there. I've been by it. I drove all the way around it. We did a lighthouse tour, and we went all the way up around it. I come through this channel with the boat a couple of times.
There's quite a bit of ancestral burial grounds
that a lot of people don't actually know about it. You know, it's only a mile off Beaver Island, but yet a lot of people don't know about it.
It also supports a lot of snakes and a lot of other wildlife, so it's not an island that's for everybody.
Would it be easy to get lost?
Yeah, yes. There are some paths, but you'd have to stay on them. Lots of poison ivy. You really should be somewhat experienced in, hiking and if you want to venture out.
When an American Indian dies, specifically of the Ojibwa culture, it's traditional to bury them and then build a structure on top of their grave. There are 3,500 graves, and most of them don't have spirit houses. They're unmarked. So pretty much, from my understanding, anywhere that you go on the island, there's the possibility that there is somebody buried beneath you, which is particularly intriguing since we're bringing a paranormal crew with us.
My best advice would be not to go to Garden Island. It's haunted, and I've heard of voices and just crazy things that happen there.
There's been a lot of mishaps over the years with people boating, people getting stranded on Garden Island.
And if you go, just be prepared that you won't come back the same. You'll never leave the same.
A lot of the Ojibways that lived on Beaver Island went to Garden specifically to plant corn and squash, so they had a extensive agricultural type society there.
And the odd thing is that there was a whole other population of individuals that lived on the opposite side of the island. They built a sawmill, they had a small town there, and one of the questions we had was the fact that, did these people live in harmony? Were there lines drawn? How the interactions happened? If there was any discontent that occurred on the island?
Garden Island became somewhat of a ghost town with a small pocket of native Ojibwas still living on the island, but gradually they started to just succumb to illness, and by 1900 most of the population has dwindled. The last full-time Native American resident of the island was named Peter Manitou, and he lived there all by himself, and ultimately, he died in 1940, so since 1940, there hasn't been any full-time residents of the island itself.
Four children from Explorer Group 715, a youth mentorship program based in Grand Rapids, were reported missing from a small island located in northern Lake Michigan. Law enforcement and search and rescue groups were dispatched to investigate the area where the children were last seen. When search and rescue arrived on the island, they reported that the group's campsite was found undisturbed but abandoned. The search and rescue crew remains on the island looking for the missing children, and law enforcement officials are investigating the whereabouts of these children as they find the incident highly suspicious and suspect foul play. If you have information on the whereabouts of these children, you can call the State Police Anonymous Tip Line at area code 616-450-1537.
So you must have some kind of theory. I mean, 4 kids, just don't vanish, and nobody ever found anything from what I hear.
I have no idea. I have no idea what happened up there. There's some stuff about some Indian curse on the island, and that's about all I know. I've had a lot of it blocked from my mind. It's not a pleasant part of my life.
Hi, Mr. Hammonds. Hi, this is Chris from Dogbite Films. We talked on the phone. I had a couple questions for you about the 1989 trip to Garden Island. Just wondered if you could tell me a little bit about what might have happened.
What's with this? It's like for YouTube or something?
No, we're actually doing a full-blown documentary about the events of '89, and we really want to know, how you can have, supervised children on an island and they just kind of vanished.
I don't know. I mean, we knew its history. Back in '61, same thing happened. It's like Boy Scouts or something. Just vanished.
Being an adult in a kind of a supervisor role, do you feel somewhat responsible?
They vanished.
Did you guys hear?
Without a trace.
There we have it.
I think it's good for me to go on this thing and try to see if there's something else.
I used to fish up at Garden Island all the time. My friends and I would go up there a lot. Hell, everyone was up there. And the fishing was so fucking amazing that we used to refer to it as Success Island.
I'm fine. Maybe this will help things for me. I don't know.
Maybe get some closure on some things.
Yeah, what closure is bullshit. There's no closure.
Yeah, we'd heard about the reports of the missing children. And everyone knew that there was a pattern there because that was not the first time it had happened. And if you want to talk to the Indians, they'll tell you all about it. But I would just say good luck finding one. It's just, there was something just very menacing and creepy about it. And I've got the sense to stay away from there.
We are packing to go up north. Once we get there, we're going to get on a ferry to Garden Island.
It's hard camping out there. This ain't, a public campground.
Nobody lives there. There's no water, no electricity.
It's Colorado, dude.
Well,
so we have a Colorado map. Nice.
The island is full of mosquitoes and full of 7 different species of snakes, coyotes.
I'm at 8 now.
Oh, wait here.
That's 2.
Amateurs. When you point the compass north, and then you know where you are.
Wind up flashlight, compass, glow sticks, tin cup.
We go up here by Charlevoix, take the ferry to Beaver Island, which is up here.
Yeah.
And then we actually got to take a private boat to get to Garden.
Tons of flashlights. I probably got 20 flashlights with me. So
blow
tons.
dry and fingernail polish.
Yes.
Sophia?
Yeah, we're gonna paint your nails when you fall asleep. Your toenails.
You probably won't be sleeping much, I'll tell you that.
Hey, what do we got for food, you guys? What are we eating?
First aid kit, complete with IV and everything. This is a 6-man tent.
Because we know how you like multiple layers of men.
I do. Are you filming me right now?
No.
Clothes. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. God, I can't. God, I wish I could do that. I'm jealous of your squeaking.
It's the only talent I have.
I know, I've seen your films. Look out, fuckers, media coming through.
I'm good.
Oh, you travel heavy.
I have an entourage. What did you want? What?
Camel crush.
You can tell her.
Yeah.
She would like camel crush.
You were asking me. Got some camel crush.
If you put it in the cooler, Sophie, you won't be able to drink it. And when we get up there, it's going to be gone.
You guys can drink warm then, because we're going to have cold.
Oh, lucky
It's
you.
booze cruising.
Lucky you. Booze cruise. So where are you? Tell me.
Big Rapids.
Yeah.
Pulled over, get some gas.
You got gas?
Yeah, and I filled up the car too. Hey!
So probably about what, 200 more miles?
I don't know, it was like 300 about 5 minutes ago.
I love this song.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. It is.
It's like a really kind of hippie influence. Psychedelic.
I could pop a Quaalude right now.
I got a bottle of Diet Cream Soda Faygo style in the house.
Well, it's an okay evening for a drive.
Look at Chuck's going like a fucking bat out of hell right now.
He's speeding up and then he'll slow down.
I know.
And then like when you catch up with him, he'll speed up again. He's got a really odd driving pattern. He's like competitive, lazy driving. It's kind of a combination of both.
Your GPS lied.
We are... we were going in the wrong direction for, what, 10, 15 minutes?
No, like 3.
No, it seemed like 10 minutes. Because of this thing here, I guess.
It lies!
We are in Charlevoix, and it is like 11 p.m. at night, and we made it up here. That was a nice, like, little detour we took there.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
It
It
was the Magellan.
Mm.
Oh, so you guys are nice and loaded up, huh?
That'll
Yeah,
wet
we've
your
been-
whistle.
And this is our paranormal expert. Over here we have Mrs. Sophia Maslowski.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Boom mic, sound stuff, some camera stuff, some interview stuff.
Cool.
And here we have Chuckster.
How you doing?
You heard about Chuck.
Chuck.
He's one of
Nice
the
to meet
original
you.
members of the original expedition in '89. We have Amy, who's going to be helping with cameras and sound equipment and stuff.
Nice to meet you.
How do you feel?
All right, salute.
Salute. We got this one bouncing off the walls. Her Adderall's obviously.
No, I haven't
taken in.
taken any Adderall. I'm just tired of sitting. Morning.
Good morning. No,
It's like a half mile down.
it's a half mile down
That
and
way.
there's a shuttle.
So we gotta get cracking.
Hey, don't throw my Lucky Charm. Just like,
Sorry.
like this is a very,
Like it means nothing.
This is a very personal item for me.
Well, why would you?
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on, tell me, baby. In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivering all night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. Where's that, baby? In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine. I bet you.
It looks about the same. It's like, it's weird. It's like going back in time. 'Cause nothing has changed. It all looks exactly the same.
What we're going to do is Amy brought some burlap and some ties, some twine. We're going to take the burlap and I'm going to grab a cigarette from one of you guys and take it apart, put the tobacco in it, because that was one of the standard gifts that was given, was tobacco.
Garden Island used as a meeting place for the Native American Indians. Also important as a burial spot. It's the largest burial Native American burial ground pretty much in the Great Lakes.
Mazel tov.
Cheers, smoke them. Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll see.
I looked for 3 missing people right about here for like 3 days. Yeah, we lost 3 of our local people here in a fishing accident. There's a lot of tragedy that happens here.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot of there's a lot of mixed stuff going on in here right now. So I don't know. It's just a lot of things are coming back.
No, we're gonna do like a 3-person kind of.
Chris?
Chuck.
Yes, Chris, man of reason.
What am I hopping on?
Step and then to the deck of the boat.
Fat man.
It's your color.
No comment.
Oh, smart ass.
Purple isn't in.
And
it's your color though, Chuck. Is this? Are you talking about right there where it's taped?
Well, we
Yes.
just had to tape it.
The second I put it up, it
See,
snaps.
it's too tight because we can't zip this.
You can hear sound, but just not through the headphones. All right, now I've got sound.
Is that a real song? I won't have to talk
no more.
There's spirit houses, and they're supposed to be live and active. A lot of people don't want to come here because it's haunted.
What we're hoping to do here today is to possibly document paranormal activity. We're hoping from some of the Indian natives from here.
I'm Dan Holroyd. I'm the founder and president of SMP, Southern Michigan Paranormals. I'm in cooperation with Nicole out here to help do some paranormal investigating of the Native American sites on the island, as well as assist with your crew. I have Ojibwe in my family. My great-grandmother was Ojibwe. This is an EMF, standard EMF meter. We have a natural electromagnetic field around the earth and around most everything around us. This will detect changes in that field. The theory is, in paranormal investigating, is that when we have something that interferes on a medium to large scale, when there's no other power source around, both of these are designed to, as you see with this one with the dummy gauge on it, they are to monitor that, and they will also show you that there's interference in that magnetic field.
Spray yourself heavily, don't drink it or nothing. But yeah, no one wants to get sick or get bit by some god-awful bug, so be sure you have all that shit ready. I want to go to my tent and get mine right now.
We stop at the liquor store, get booze, and then he's been drinking beer. And then on the ferry ride here, he's been drinking like, he's had probably 8 beers since we've been here. We've only been here, what, an hour, trying to set up camp.
Well, I got to keep up appearances, don't I, Craig? Craig.
Oh, now I'm really insulted.
Whatever the fuck your name is, I don't know.
So we're going deep into the woods. Can I have everybody do a radio check, please? Radio check?
Okay, radio
I
check.
need to get my radio. You got my radio check?
Yep.
Okay. You guys got your meters?
Yep.
Yeah, you
okay, everybody's got their radios?
Good to go?
Good to go?
All right, let's go.
Bug dope, water. All right. Did you guys hear that in the woods over here?
I just had a
Look
spike.
over here.
I just had a spike right here too.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Shoot your camera that way, Amy.
No way.
Over in the woods right here. Did you hear that?
Probably just an animal or something, Chris.
What's your exposure level down?
Did we get any type of hits there, Dan?
I did right there.
Got a meter?
Go in there.
You know, I wouldn't recommend that. Just stick to the trail. Don't get separated.
Not hearing anything anymore.
Okay.
It's probably just an animal.
Buzzing animal.
Are you ready?
Yeah. All right.
You guys are documenting this stuff, right? This means something. Right?
All right. Let's go.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Are you still getting it?
Dan? It's these trees, man. These trees are freaky. I can't. They're big. I can't get over them.
That's G-being me out, man, big time.
Yeah, I'm getting interference periods of zzz, which I never get on. These are Sennheiser mics. They're pretty clean.
Are we all together now? Everybody?
Got a big fly in your back, dude.
Can you get it off?
What the fuck you doing here? Hey, get the fuck out of here!
All right.
The fuck, Greg, you got cameras! Shut the fucking cameras off! Shut them off! Shut them off! Shut them off!
Fuck the camera off.
What the fuck you doing, dude?
You shut the fuck up and shut that camera off.
Get out of here! It's a state property, man! We have the right to be here. No, you don't! I got the guns! We don't! Go, 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 go!
Shut the fucking camera off! Go!
Just fucking, what do you have to say, huh? We're making a documentary. We have every right to be here. Just like you. Put the fucking gun down. Fat boy. Call the fucking cops. Move it, fat boy. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You fucking do it, pussy. I will. Do it.
Stop! Stop! Move it! Stop it! Move it, fat
Do
boy!
it. Do it. Touch my gun, you fat ass. I'm not.
Sophia, come on, stop. Sophia, come on, come on.
Fucking serious.
Stop. Stop. No, we'll circle around, okay? We'll circle around.
Come back here. Sophia, come back here.
All right, let her go. Let her go. Stop. Stop. Just chill out, you guys.
Can't let her go. Do not let her go. We can't abandon anybody up here. Sophia, get back here.
We'll just bypass them from now on. Okay? Let's go.
You all right? You all right? Everything's good?
Everything's good.
Dude, I'm shaking. That scared the fuck out of me, man.
You're not the only one.
I'm freaking out.
We're all shaking.
Can we just like keep walking? Let's.
I don't know. Hold on. Let's just regroup, okay?
I don't want to go anywhere right now. I'm sorry, you guys.
Okay, you just told me to stop crying and you stop crying.
Well, think of it, man. It's a family business, you know. This has probably been going on for 20.
No, I don't know. All this meth shit is new.
Did they switch?
Pot
I mean,
farmers
they
and
could have
stuff
been-
here would
maybe
be
they
like really
upgraded.
cool and mellow, and no one comes
Maybe
up
they
here. They're not going
upgraded-
to need guns and
upgraded
shit.
druggies?
They're cooking meth, and that wasn't up here when I was up here.
We're in D, right? Indian Harbor, correct? So what I'm seeing here is the little trail. That's that trail.
Right.
And didn't the guy from the boat say we turn left? It's going to Y off and we turn left.
Yeah.
To get up to the Indian burial ground. And then we hang right at that oak tree.
Right.
Okay, well, look what's sitting where we're at. It says a site of Indian Village.
Hello?
Hello? Somebody out there? Hello?
Let's not draw attention.
Hello?
It's probably just an animal or something.
What the hell is
There's
that?
something out there.
Let's keep walking. It's around here somewhere.
You guys don't hear that?
I heard it.
Stop. What the hell is
There.
that?
Right there. Up ahead. Up ahead.
Hey guys, can you come over here? I think I might have found something.
Yeah, we're on our way right now.
Where is she?
Where are you? Are you like you went ahead of us?
Yep, come up to the trail and it curves around to the right and just keep going. You'll see me.
Come and shoot
Chuck?
this, Amy. Take a shot of this. Get this.
What is it? I don't know yet. I haven't gotten it out.
Hold on. Hold.
This is Jimmy's hat.
That's
Jimmy?
that's evidence, man. You should put that back. Dude.
I'm not gonna have fucking fingerprints on a hat that's 20-some years old, Chris.
Just for
There's
now.
no reason to put it back. I'm not going to dust for prints on this thing anymore.
Okay. All right, let me do a quick narration on what we found. So put it back, at least so I can do that. Here we are, it's June 15th, and we're on Garden Island. And about 2.5 miles into the trail, we took a fork in the trail. Nicole calls us, we find this hat, which appears to be the hat from Jimmy Barnes, from the expedition in 1989.
Let's just go right now, right? Found the campsite. Now we know where it is.
We have it on film.
I'm so sorry, Chuck.
It could be any fucking use song. Can we go?
Yeah.
We found a hat. Found a fucking old hat.
Do you know which way back?
From where we came from. Yes, let's go. Just go follow the trail down there. We were like really into them, and he was a good kid. Me and Jimmy did a lot of shit together. He was like the only one that didn't fucking tease me and shit.
So I guess, do you feel like we need to move on? Do you want to continue this project?
Yeah, I want to know what happened to Jimmy. I'm just going to be here a while. Okay?
Are we going to just wait here for him then?
No, just go.
Okay.
Let him be.
All right.
One more take. Okay, Expedition 2012, starting out kind of rough. We did get ambushed by some really angry guys with some really big guns, and that was some pretty decent footage, especially watching the crew react to that. Also found the original campsite and some suspected evidence, which was a red hat, which looks like one of the original campers. You know, hopefully we'll have something to put together for this project. I'm again hoping, but we'll see. All right.
No, he's here, but...
Easy now. Easy now.
He's here. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Speaking of...
Thank you so much.
It's a GoPro.
I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. If I'm forgetting anybody's names, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. We gotta go like that.
Okay, so you know how to turn that thing on?
The on button.
It's just like a regular camera. You push that button.
You talk dirty to it.
And it'll beep. And then when you want to roll, just hit the top one. That's the shutter release. So when we go to bed at night, that goes on.
Okay. Sweet.
It's third grade, fourth grade humor.
Okay.
We don't expect anything more from you. So
Fuck off, Penny. Stay behind the camera. Quit fucking commenting.
I think you're building it way up, Chuck. So
Fine. No, fuck it. No, joke's done.
No, come on.
I'll just give it a punchline then.
Hilarious.
The punchline is, I looked all over my hairy butthole, but I can't find my crack. There's the punchline. Make your own fucking joke. Thank you very much.
Boy humor and girl humor at that age are so different. I don't even remember what we thought was funny. But it wasn't that kind of stuff.
I don't remember girls being funny in 3rd and 4th grade. They were all bitches. I said my punchline. You give a punchline.
You can't even remember the joke, you fucking joke.
Well, if you want to cue me in on the punching thing, we can go.
Always gotta go punch his clown.
I don't like to hear squishy soft sounds all fucking night long. I'll take a watch tonight, you guys. Go. All right, let's do this thing. Take care of your bottles, fuckers. Are you gonna film me all night, or are you going to sleep, Chris?
I'm going to sleep after you get situated.
Fine.
What do you want to film us doing in here?
You know, I thought, Chris, Jesus, what if they come behind me? I'm fucked.
I'm sure going literally, yes. Push the shutter release.
Which is the top one?
Presumably. I don't know.
Do you know? All right.
Try and see what happens.
Ah, red light on. Mean recording.
Chuck! Chuck! You guys see anything?
No, I can't find him anywhere. I haven't seen him. He's not over here.
Chuck! Sophia, anything?
No, I've been looking everywhere. I cannot find him. It's really black out here. I keep calling him. Everything is no response.
You guys might want to come down here.
Me and Sophia are going to meet up, and we'll be down there in a minute. Tell me if I'm going north, south, east, or west, because I have no idea.
Head towards the water.
I'm on my way.
You standing here that whole time?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't.
How do you not know how long you were standing here? Dude, we were calling, we were yelling, we were radioing, you didn't have your radio on?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know how long it was. Where the fuck you taking me?
I don't know. I don't know where the fuck we are.
We get the fuck out of here.
Well, as predicted, it's raining. It's been raining all fucking day. I'm stuck in a tent. Everybody's bitching and whining. Tent's leaking, of course. Hasn't rained in 2 weeks, but the day I bring all my shit out, it's fucking pouring. No story, nothing. Weird shit with Chuck. Found him standing underneath a tree last night, decorated with feathers tied to the branches. No doubt from the guys that have been stalking us, some kind of scare tactic. I don't care. I'm not afraid. If they wanted to kill us, they had plenty of opportunities. I'm more interested now in just getting to the cemetery, getting the paranormal people up there, getting some EVP readings, whatever. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully to fill you in on what we find, if anything.
You know where you are?
Yes, I know where I am.
Are you sure?
I think we're going in circles. I'm seeing the same shit. As I
There are
saw
a bunch
back
of
there.
trees, Chris. They're all
Yeah,
gonna
they all
look
look
like
the
shit.
same.
No,
They're all gonna
seriously.
look like shit.
Do you know where we're going?
We've been walking for 6 hours.
The trail.
Do either of you guys know what's? Do either of you guys know what's going on?
Yes.
Do you know where you're going?
I don't know where I'm at. I can't see shit. I'm
It's
tripping
been
on
20
everything.
some years since I've been up here.
I
All right,
know, Chuck.
cut me some fucking slack.
Come on.
Well, what do we want to do?
What
You
are
want to
we
go
doing
forward or do you want to go back?
No.
If we
no.
go back, we're going to get more lost. If we go forward,
No, let's go
who
forward.
knows? We'll probably end up coming back here in a half an hour.
Let's go
Just like
forward.
we've been doing.
Okay, there's a stump right here.
Right there.
You guys okay?
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going, Chuck.
Can you shut your mouth just for a second? Come
He got us lost.
It's not like I live on this.
He's getting us lost.
Okay? Chill out. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Keep going.
We're getting up to a 3.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's going up. So what?
You kind of explain that in layman's terms.
Basically, we should have less than a 1 for normal reading, and up to a 3, that signifies a strong disturbance in the magnetic field.
Is it a positive or a negative?
This strong, negative probably.
Oh, okay.
This strong, we are probably getting either close to something or we're being surrounded.
Oh.
We're in a Ojibwe Indian cemetery on Garden Island. We've been walking for hours and hours and hours, and it's been rumored that the Indians that reside in this cemetery were decimated by the smallpox virus, which was introduced to them by the white population that settled in this area. So what we have here is a field of graves.
This is not a good idea.
I don't want to do this.
This is not.
Seriously?
Come on,
Seriously,
you
this
guys.
kind
We
of
came all this way, spent all this time in the woods, and you're going to turn back?
She knows this stuff, and she's saying it doesn't feel good. I don't think we should go in there.
I agree with her.
This high of reading, something is wrong.
They're paranormals, okay? They know what they're doing.
Okay, so we came
You
on
guys
the
want to make this film or not?
You guys
You
came
want
on.
to make this fucking movie
We
or
have
not?
been making this movie. I don't feel good about this.
All right, then see,
Doing
we're
this in
going
the
to go.
daytime is different than at night.
I just want to be really careful, Chris. I don't want to disturb any of these things.
Amy, Amy,
You got the wheel. I'm goose pimpling here.
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't even know what direction we're going anymore. I seriously don't know what direction we're supposed to be going anymore.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know where we are.
It's okay, Amy. We came in right over there. We just got to remember to be...
Hello, you guys hear me out there? Radio check.
Bonjour. Indigas Chuck.
But Amy, I'm not going over there. I'm not going there.
We're going right here. There's a path right there. Chris, we got to leave an offering or something.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's go ask Dan and Nicole what specifically we got to do.
Hold on. Can we get it again?
It wasn't a fluke. Come on.
It's gone. It's gone. Okay, as soon as we get it, we yell.
The goosebumps again. Just walking up here. God. You see that shit?
Is that real?
Can you see that?
God.
Yeah, it's fucking real.
And what we just had was freaking real, too.
My meter on my battery just dropped about 15 minutes.
Yep.
I just lost power.
Yep.
I'm down to 45 minutes left.
Chuck, seriously, can you hold these for me? I need to get some photographs.
Go dem Holroyd.
Go down Harb. You see that one over there?
Thank you for allowing us in. We ask that you watch over us, keep us safe. And visit again in respect. You have my love and respect. You are great people.
This is messed up stuff, Chris, really.
Like which? Get some pictures. Oh, your camera died, didn't
My
it?
camera died. Chuck got some pictures too.
Yeah, I got some battery issue. I'm gonna have to.
You all right, Chuck?
Yeah.
Guys, shh, stop. Stop, look that way. You guys see that?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? What do you do? What do we do?
She's got a fucking laser. She's got a fucking laser. Go that way. Go, 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 go. Fucking go, guys. Shut. Fucking noise. Fucking don't. Shut. Stop. Turn your lights off. Off. Everybody off. Now. Get them off. Shh. Okay, he's got a damn laser. Holy shit. He's got a laser. It's right there. Sit down. Get out. Get out. What the fuck, man? What the fuck is going on? Cover that fucking red light on. Cover that red light on. Holy shit. Shut up. What the fuck, man? Shut up, motherfucking laser. Get right on the fucking head. Go back that way.
Fucking spider, look.
Go. Move, you guys. Move. They're coming this way. Oh. Fucking, I'm not fucking around.
Run!
Dude, they're right behind us. Go.
God, go.
What the hell did we do to those guys? What the hell did we say to those guys?
I didn't say anything to them. I don't think anybody...
I know you didn't say anything.
No, I don't think anybody said anything to them, Chris.
They've been honest since we got here.
Yes, they have. It's abundantly clear that they've been honest this entire time.
What the fuck? This is state property.
Yes, I know.
We have every right to be
We
here.
have every right to be here, and I got it cleared. It was cleared, okay?
That dude had a fucking laser pointer.
I know he did. I know he did.
Oh shit, I thought... Man, I hope I was rolling. Okay, I don't know if I was rolling or not. Shit. One more take. A lot of the footage so far has been overexposed, out of focus, just rough. The worst part about it is, the most important thing, the cemetery. Looked at that footage, missed a lot of it, don't know how, and I got an awful distortion coming over my microphone. So I'm heading out tomorrow morning, and I am going to reshoot some of that scene, or some of that footage, see if I can salvage, you know, what we have there, and then come back and pack and get ready for the boat. And I'm out. And cut. Turn the light off. Turn the camera off, man.
Wacky Wackerson. Anybody sees this,
fuck off.
That sleeping bag right there was fucking going up and down like a goddamn elevator.
Whatever.
Okay, so at this point, I'm thinking this is total bullshit. I want to go home. And if I don't go home, I think that Chris's film is going to be pretty simple. It's film crew goes to an island, film crew goes into the woods, film crew gets stalked, and film crew is dead. The end. I'll just give up this Indian paranormal fantasy thing. Oh my God, please just give it up. Ugh.
Insanely at the freaking cemetery. I looked at it this morning. It's awful. It's really bad. The audio was blown. All the audio channels are blown, and plus it's so dark. Everything's really blurry and grainy and shit. So I'm gonna go run up to the cemetery.
You're gonna go back to the cemetery?
Yeah.
After last night?
It'll take me a half an hour.
Chris, I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, based on the footage I have to go back up there.
And you didn't feel anything that took place last night?
None. No.
I'm not going to go back up there with you. I think that we've kind of intruded, and I don't want to bring anything down on myself.
Pick up your fucking walkie-talkie. There's something out here.
Chris! Chris! Did he even have a fucking radio?
Did you give him a radio?
You know what? I didn't give him a radio. I don't have to. Everybody's fucking parent.
You didn't give him a radio? You've got a radio, but he doesn't? You didn't give him one?
What? Why am I responsible for what Chris does when he just takes off?
Chris!
Jesus.
Chris!
Chris!
Unbelievable. Chuck, do you have any fucking idea where we're going right now? Do you have any clue at all where we're going?
I have an idea. It's been a long time since I've been up here, Amy.
Okay.
All right?
Okay,
It's been a long time.
You've got
Everything
an idea.
is not the same.
You've
all
got
right?
an idea. You have an idea. Is that all you have, Chuck? Is that all you have,
Does
really?
your mouth keep running?
It does. Actually, it does. Thank you for asking.
Hold up. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Chris?
Chris? Chris? Oh my God, it's just getting darker and darker out, and you don't even know where we're going. I don't know where we're going, do you?
All I can say is I have an idea, all right? It changed, Amy. I haven't been up here forever. How many times I gotta say this shit?
You know what? I'm gonna get this. Hold on a second.
Oh, Jesus
Just
Christ.
for posterity. Come on, tell everybody what you just said to me.
You are a fucking drama queen. You are a fucking drama queen.
There we go. There you go. That's Chuck. That's Chuck, everybody.
What, are you sick of this? You don't want to look for Chris anymore? You want to go back to camp?
You know what? Yeah, I do want to go back to camp, and I'm gonna pretend like he's got a radio, but his batteries are dead. Okay? Is that all right with you? Is that okay?
This
with
isn't
you?
pretend, Amy. This isn't pretend anymore. This is fucking real. Just because you're uncomfortable, lazy, hot, tired, and scared doesn't mean we leave somebody out there.
So which one am I? You're all of those, but which one am I? I'm hot, yeah.
I have to look for Chris. I'm gonna look for Chris. I want to look for Chris. I'm not abandoning anybody anymore out here. You want to go back to camp because you get so fucking tired. You're lazy and you're a fucking bitch. I'm sick of your mouth. You want to go back to camp and abandon fucking people? Go right the fuck ahead. See if I give a fuck. Go. Need your fucking mouth anyway.
You're on your own. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Amy, wait.
Leave me alone.
We can't leave each other. Come on.
Leave me alone, okay?
Amy, I'm sorry. Come on. We can't separate. Come on, Amy.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Amy, come on. We can't be alone out here. Amy, get back here. Come on.
Leave me alone.
Is there anybody here with us? It's definitely a Ojibwa. How many of you are here?
Amy, goddammit, pick up!
I got nothing. I got nothing right now. finish this project, and I got nothing. You won't shut the fuck up any other time. Except when I'm lost in the woods and I'm calling on the fucking radio. I'm sicker than shit. And I'm lost out here. And I got nothing. I got no footage. Nothing worth a fuck. You guys fucking pick up your radio. This project is fucking wasted. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get back. It's stalking me. There's something stalking me. It's those guys. There's something in the woods. God damn it, you guys. You guys, please pick up.
You guys can follow me or stay.
Dan! We got enough people missing. Dan, come on!
Hello? Hello, Amy. Chuck. Where are you guys? Fucking Christ. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. You guys, it ain't them. I repeat, it's me.
Chris! Sophia! Chuck! Is this even working? Hello? Hello? Hello?
You guys,
Chris? So, I'm totally lost. I have no idea where anybody is. I just want to go home. I want to take a long bath. I'm going to take a nice long bath. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where
Garden Island documentary, rescue scene, take one.
Have some members of the original expedition, some of the kids that, they're adults now.
Look at him go! Whoa, we gotta get there, hurry, get there.
Chris from Dog by Motion Pictures, and we're doing a documentary film on the events of 1989.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on, tell me, baby. In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivered all night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going